the Pakistan Development
to most
Forum.
developing countries, like others, we have problems of governance. Like many, we have issues of transparency and corruption. Again, we do not invest enough in our social sectors, but these are the common challenges in developing and many developed countries. That is why we seek your assistance, your knowledge and expertise to help us in overcoming our challenges. Sometimes it is asked, why doesn't Pakistan help itself? Why doesn't Pakistan do more? When will Pakistan begin to reform its institutions and reform its public sector? These are valid questions. But let us appreciate what a democratic Pakistan has been able to do. Pakistan's political parties, Pakistan's provinces and Pakistan's political system reached consensus on the 7th National Finance Commission Award, something that could not be achieved in a long time. It is also to the credit of Pakistan's political system for having undertaken momentous constitutional reform through the promulgation of the 18th Amendment. This is one of the most revolutionary changes made to the Pakistani constitution, and that too in a most transparent and a democratic manner. We have committed ourselves to a timeline to reduce ministries at the federal level as enshrined in the 18th Amendment. 10 ministries will be reduced shortly. The Council of Common Interests has been constituted and made fully functional. This council is the harbinger of harmony and accord between the center and the provinces by providing equal representation to them on the council. The NFC Award and the 18th Amendment are core institutional reforms of my government, but we are committed to do better. We are now activating the public sector reform that is required under the 18th Amendment. This government, a people's government, a democratic government, a government with flaws, but with no mark against its legitimacy. This government is handing over functions and resources to the rightful level of the provinces for making effective delivery of services to the people. Ladies and gentlemen, my government is firmly committed to the economic reform agenda, which my finance minister, Dr. Abdul Hafiz Sheikh, and our economic team would be presenting to you. My government is fully backs this agenda of reform and change to improve economic governance in the country. Let me, however, say that when my government was challenged to raise domestic revenues, we initiated measures to address the issue structurally by introducing the reform GST in the parliament. When we were required to rationalize our expenditures, we committed to remove the general subsidies and replace these targeted subsidies for the poor and vulnerable. When we were confronted with the challenge of creating social safety nets, we responded through a transparent and a technology-driven response via the Benazir Income Support Program, rehabilitation of Malakan IDPs, and the Citizens Damage Compensation Program. Everywhere you look, you will find the fingerprints of the will of the Pakistani people on the ideas and policies that we pursue. I realize that we need to make innumerable improvements. However, I can assure you that a reform program is being pursued to achieve a better level of governance. Please consider this as a work in progress. Kindly be patient with Pakistan. We are a plural society trying to come to grips with our economic and social ethos. We look towards you for understanding and support. With each one of you by our side, we can tell the people of Pakistan that they're not alone in their quest for economic prosperity and stability. I wish to reiterate that Pakistan is a large country, a country of more than 180 million people, a country with remarkable diversity. Therefore, change would not come because of donor support to a few programs. Your support and commitment is required over a much longer period, during which we can channelize your assistance towards institutional, and structural reforms. Ladies and gentlemen, the function of leadership in Pakistan, as indeed in all polities and economies, is to lead people through painful yet fundamental reforms. My government is committed to this function of leadership. We are prepared to take political risks for providing the necessary leadership to our people. We have demonstrated our will to take unpopular decisions. However, our resolve to lead our people to a glorious tomorrow is unflinching. While we tread this difficult road, we need your long-term, consistent support in helping us to support our institutions, our systems, so together we can continue a journey which would make Pakistan and its people realize their full potential. Thank you very much.